I'm Brad Leavitt, president of AFT Construction. If you are a contractor, are into design or architecture, this is the channel for you. Hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell, that way those notifications come through every time we post a new video. So today we're going to use the term super walk, and you know, that's something we actually did some stories on this on Instagram, and a lot of our followers had reached out asking some specific details, so we do a video on the super walk. So you're going to see behind me and throughout the house a lot of blue tape everywhere, green tape as well. So what happens is, you know, this is something that I learned early in my career out of college. You know, I graduated in construction management. I worked for a production builder for my first 11 months out of college. Great experience, you know, understanding how to quickly build homes, how to get through that process, deal with clients. You know, when you're running 10 to 15 to 16 track homes, you know, it can be very challenging. And so one of the things we do on our community of the track homes there is we'd have what's called a super walk. So we'd have everyone in the community when our home was getting ready for close, you know, towards the end of the house, you know, final punch, when you're about a month out, we bring the whole team. And the whole purpose is, so the superintendent of the home, so when it was my home, I would be the one taking voice notes or have my notepad, and the other 10 superintendents who were on the site would come and they would tag the house. So they all had blue tape, they all had green tape, and everything had a reason. They all had their Sharpies, right, and their tape measures so that they can stick the tape throughout the house. And they would say, hey Brad, you know, paint touch up here, drywall touch up here, window adjustment, you know, faucets leaking here, grout chip, you know, there, you know, broken tile here. So what ends up happening is a lot of us get snowblind. As you walk a house, you're staring at the same thing, you start to miss details. And this allows fresh eyes to come in and detail the house. And it's also a great way for team camaraderie, right, to build that team aspect, team approach. So one thing we just did here is 2 weeks ago, we brought in all 13 of the AFT team. You know, we bring in the office staff, we bring in our ladies that are project coordinators, we bring in our controller, and then we bring out our field team, right, our project managers and superintendents and myself. So we go, and it takes up typically 3 to 4 hours is the punch walk, especially on a home of this size. And we follow our right arm, you know, and walk the house all the way through on the interior. We do the exterior. And what ends up happening is our superintendent now walks away with a 12, 13, 14 page punch list of every detail. Any options missing, any upgrades, and then of course, all those little details, door hardware adjustments, updates they need to do with the hardscape, with the landscape, you know, the irrigation system, you know, any stone that is, you know, or settling with the wood. And so that's really important. You get the whole team out there, builds a camaraderie, builds a teamwork, creates a very fun environment as you're working together and collaborating. And then of course the superintendent now has his active punch list that he can knock out. And that way when you turn over the home at the end of the project, you can have a very small list, if any, from the customer, because you've already vetted that out from 12, 13 people that understand construction and the details and have built to your level of quality.